Kristal Chenoweth is one of 3 health careers instructors at the Afton campus. This past summer, she went to California for a 2-day training on the Animage table, a 3D anatomy and physiology virtual dissection tool that her program received last school year. The training was done by the software makers of the table, and the Animage CEO was also there looking for input and suggestions from the people who use his company's products. That's when Chenoweth saw an opportunity to help her students back in Oklahoma.
I personally made a comment about veterinary. They do have animals on the table. I would like to see some microbiology on there. The kids struggle with identifying different parasites because we obviously don't want to bring animals into our learning environment that do have parasites. So I just asked to have them put some parasites on there.
Other benefits from the training were the guest speakers, some instructors from universities and others from medical facilities that have experience with the table.
Probably the most beneficial thing was their helping us go step by step in creating our lesson plans, learning how to set up quizzes on the table. I was scared to even open up the case studies, and so now I feel comfortable with opening up a lot of the case studies. Histology, I was so excited to get histology because in the past I've had to use pre-made slides and they were old. And it was, get out the microscopes. Everybody has to first learn how to use the microscope. So now I can do specific quizzes and again, set up tournaments and games for them to learn. And that's how they learn best. But I think most thing was just being on the table, getting to set up those things with people that knew what they were doing to help us troubleshoot and walking us through step by step how to use all the features.
Now with the knowledge of how to unlock the capabilities of the Animage table, Chenoweth can take her teaching to another level.
The table allows us to not only see the muscle attachments, but it also allows us to see the ligaments holding the bones together. It will annotate those ligaments for the students so that they can see the names of those different ligaments, tendons, organs, ducts, glands, everything. I mean, it annotates everything for you in a learning process that's great for the kids. For an anatomy physiology teacher, it's amazing. It is awesome for me. Lots of hands-on activities on the table. They're just now starting to get into the body systems, and so we'll be on the table probably every day doing activities on the table.
But that's not the only training that Chenoweth did this summer. Through the Northeast Tech Instructors in Industry program, she worked 40 hours in a vet clinic and another 40 hours doing sports medicine, physical therapy, speech therapy, and occupational therapy.
It helps me to teach them because I've already done it and had my hands-on experience. And I'm sending my kids to those clinics to do clinical time. I want to know, how does that clinic do those procedures? What do they expect of my students? It helps me to build relationships with our industry. I just like learning and getting to see new things.
Northeast Tech, preparing individuals for successful careers.